Hey channel, welcome back. This morning something a little bit different. I'm going to review a product for you. Now I get a lot of requests to review products since my channel was monetized some time ago. And most of them, I'll be honest with you, I turn down because they don't really have anything to do with motorcycles or photography. They just don't really fit my channel. Even the crows think so. Anyway, but from time to time, I do get a request, and it is a product that can be used on the bike or used in my photography, and I'll agree to check it out, and that is the case today. I have in front of me the WayClif Smart Air Pump. So we're going to dive into this and just check it out and see what we have here. And I'm going to bring that information to you guys so you can make an informed decision if you're in the market for a tire inflator, a portable one. Is this the one for you? Stay tuned and we'll dig in. All right, I will tell you that this video is not sponsored by WayClif, but they did send me this product to review and bring to you. Let's start with digging into what's in the box. They give you quite a bit for the money, I believe. There is the wireless air pump. There is a premium storage case in here and the inflator hose. It all kind of goes together, but there's also a tire repair kit. A small needle if you're pumping up a basketball or a football or something, some inflatable nozzle adapters, a pressure valve adapter, not sure what that's for or how that's used, but it's in the box. And of course this is a portable inflator, so you got to be able to charge it up. It has an internal battery. Well, the internal battery comes with a Type-C charging cable, USB-C charging cable, okay? And then of course the user's manual. All right, so next let's just open up this box and dig into it and see what's in here. All right, let's check this out. I can tell you already I like the packaging. It seems sturdy. All right. Looks like we open up this end. Oh, very nice case. And actually fairly small for a tire inflator. Nothing else in the box? No. Okay, let's check it out. Sturdy case. Looks like a nylon, but it's got a shell. It's got a hard shell to it. Here we go. All right. We got the inflator hose. Thank you for your purchase from WayClif. And it's got a QR code here that I believe you can scan and get to register your product. Probably the how-to videos and owner's manual, user's manual, what you will. All right, we're gonna set that aside. Looks like the main unit and a carrying bag here. Yep, little velvet carrying bag, that's nice. Here is the WayClif unit itself. Pretty small form factor. Let's see here. What do we have? Looks like it's about 6 1/4 inches long, about 3 inches wide. All right, and 2 inches deep. 6 1/4 by 3 by 2. Very convenient for carrying on the road with you. It's got some protective plastic here covering up the display. We're going to peel that off. All right. And that seems to be about it. All right, so got the unit itself. Let's see what else is in here. This must be the tire repair kit. Small and large nails and mini screwdriver. I don't know about this, guys. Let's see here what we got here. All right, well, the clasp broke off immediately on the little plastic box. Just broke off, so this thing is never closing again. All right, let's see what's in each one of these little containers. Does this unscrew? It just pops off. Okay. Okay, well, I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure that anybody is going to use a screw to patch a tire. Looks like it's got some sort of rubber coating on the screw. But still, yeah. Okay, WayClif, I understand what you're trying to do. I'm not sure anybody's going to use these. They look like they come in different sizes too. Ah, yeah. The pink ones are small, the white ones are large, and then it comes with a mini screwdriver. I guess if you're out there on the road in an emergency, this, is a very temporary but might work solution for you. Okay. So we're gonna sit, and I'm trying to snap it. Doesn't snap closed because the thing broke. All right. We have a charging cable, USB-C to USB-A. You're going to need a plug or a USB-A port somewhere to charge. Okay, and then we have the baggie of the hoses and stuff. All right, cool. And last in this, I'll tell you, this cases are nice. Oh, paper user manual. Before the first use, charge the air pump. Well, all right, sounds like we're going to have to charge this. Going to put it on the charge. Be back in a moment. All right, channel, got this thing all charged up. Now the instructions tell you it takes 4 to 5 hours to do a full charge, and I kind of believe that. It had about half a charge straight out of the box, and I kept it on for a couple hours and then didn't pay attention to it until much later. So 4 or 5 hours is probably pretty accurate. Let's take a little trip around the device and learn what's included on it next. All right, let's turn this guy on, which I believe is pressing this center button in the middle of this button cluster right here. The center button looks like a power button. So we're going to press it once. That didn't do anything, so let's hold it. There we go. Now it's lighting up. So up top we have real-time air pressure. Then we have the battery indicator, which has 4 bars. Now when I first plugged this in, it had 2 bars out of the box. And then the 3rd bar came on pretty quickly, so I think it was almost 3 bars already charged. And then it took a while for the 4th bar to show up. Then we have the preset air pressure. So this unit allows you to set an air pressure that you would like to achieve right here, and it will automatically shut off when it achieves that air pressure. So let's see, it's at 36 pounds right now. I think if there's a plus and a minus right here on this keypad. Bumping that up, 37, 38. Now I'm going to do my motorcycle tires first, and I want to set them to 41. That's kind of my go-to. All right, I've got it set to 41, you see there. Let's go ahead and attach the hose to this. See if I can't hit everything on the way. All right. So the hose attaches pretty easily. There becomes a definite point where you feel it stop turning, so it's good and tight. It's got this orange sort of rubbery sleeve over the end of it to help you get a grip on it, I believe. All right, so there you go. So we've set the pressure, the desired pressure, to 41 pounds. We'll test that in just a minute. Let's continue going through the unit. The center button is the on-off button. Okay, so we're going to go through, there's a mode indicator over here. We're going to flip through the modes, and I think it's going to switch back and forth between the things that you want to air up. Right now, I don't know if you can see this. Let me make sure it's focusing on this. There's a little car here. So if I hit this mode button, left-hand side of this little dial, it's going to switch to motorcycle. And then bike, 50 pounds. Looks like it's got some presets in here. Basketball, 8 pounds. And back to car. So we're going to go to motorcycle because that's what I'm going to air up. And I'm going to press the plus sign because I really want to get it up to 41. That's where I like to have it. It's going to blink a few times, then it's going to set. All right, that's got it set to where I want to air up my motorcycle tire. All right, I think there's a U button over here. There's an M button on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, it says U, and I think that lights up a... See if it lights up a... There you go. This thing's got a spotlight on the end of it. So if you're working in the dark or the side of the road or whatever at night and you need a light, this thing comes with a built-in light. You just hold that U button and it turns off and on. Okay. So I'm flipping between the U right now, not holding it. And it's flipping back and forth between a few things. What do we got here? Oh, units of measurement. That's what that's doing. PSI. There's PSI. There's bar. There's KPA. And there's XG, what is that? XG/CM squared? I don't know. I'll be using that. All right, let's go back to PSI, pounds per square inch. So, all right, here we go. Let's go try this out. This also has a USB-A and a USB-C charging port on top. With the attached cable, you clearly charge the unit through USB-C, but you can also plug something into the USB-A here and like charge your phone. It can be a charge phone. This works as a power bank too, not just an air inflator. So tire inflator plus charging bank. And this hose that comes with it is 11.5 inches long, so that should be plenty long to get in there to wherever you want to charge, wherever you want to air up, you know, your car tire, your motorcycle tire. You should have plenty of length here with 11.5 inch long hose. Okay, and on the end of this hose, you all will be familiar with this particular attachment. It's typical lever driven connection on this end of the hose. Up, you can take things off, take the little hose tips out, then you press it down when you want it to clamp down and start airing up. Very simple, seems pretty rugged. I think it's going to do fine. Okay, that's pretty much it. Small and compact, can fit in your glove box, good to carry with you. That's pretty much all the ins and outs of this unit. So now let's put it to the test. Let's completely deflate my motorcycle tire, my rear tire, and let's put this on and see how long it takes to air up to 41 pounds per square inch. Okay, I've got the bike up on the center stand here. We're going to start by letting all the pressure out of my back tire here. All right. Let's take this WayClif Smart Air Pump and get it attached to the tire. I've let all the air out of it now, so we have 0 pounds of pressure. And this WayClif should reflect that, 0 pounds of pressure. So I'm going to put this attachment on here. I may have to turn it up just to get it in there. Press it on and close the clamp. All right. Turn this around here. There we go, just like that, so we can all see it. Let me turn it on. Pressing and holding for a few seconds. Then it comes on. You can see I'm in motorcycle mode here. It's got 0 pounds of pressure, is what it's showing right now, and I want it to get to 41 pounds of pressure. So let's see how long it takes this WayClif Smart Air Pump to pump up this motorcycle tire to 41 pounds of pressure. Oh, it timed out. It's got a pretty quick timeout. I'm not sure I care for that. Okay, here we go. Gonna start the timer and start the pump. And it's the same button that turns it on that starts the pump. So here we go. Let's press start and pump at the same time, best we can. All right. That shut off at 38.8. Now I'm not sure. It's not quite up to 41 yet. Did it shut off because of heat? Looks like it's used 1/4 of its power. 1 bar is missing there. Let's see if we can hit start again and get it on up to 41. All right, that time it cut off exactly at 41 like it was supposed to. So I'm not quite sure why it shut off interimly at 38 some odd pounds. Maybe the unit got too hot. Maybe it's got an automatic timeout function because this thing was airing up for the whole from 0 pounds to 41 pounds. The unit itself is a little bit warm, but that could be a combination of operation plus it's sitting here in my garage in the sunlight. That could be causing it. It's not overly hot. Doesn't feel like anything's going to burn up here. Ooh, that hose is hot. Wow, that hose is really hot. Interesting. You can't hardly touch that hose. This hose is very, very hot. That might be why that rubber sleeve is on there. All right, let me pull the connection off the tire. All right. And you know, I might have missed a few seconds in there while that thing was shutting off or starting up, but 10 minutes and 45 seconds to air up this motorcycle tire to 41 pounds of pressure. So that's a little longer than some others I've tried, to be honest with you, but it's reasonable. If you're on the side of the road, you got 10 minutes to wait while it airs up your tire. If it's a car tire, it's going to be a little more. If it's a Bronco tire, it's going to be a lot more. And maybe this thing can't handle, you know, a Bronco tire, because dang, let me tell you, this thing right here got super hot. It is still super hot. Yow. All right, independent third-party check of the tire pressure shows 40.2 pounds per pressure. So came close to that 41. Maybe a little pressure escaped when I took off the nozzle. It was a little unwieldy to take off, but not too bad. So overall, an adequate job. All right, channel, well, let's wrap up and review this WayClif Smart Air Pump, okay? Let's go over the pros, the cons, and some things that are just okay, all right? One of the first pros, the case. That's a nice case, carrying case. Everything fits in it very comfortably. You can zip it up, put it in your glove box, under your seat, in a saddlebag on a bike. It's a very nice size and form factor for this case. Very nice case, well done. Okay, and since we're talking about form factor, let's also talk about the form factor of the unit itself. It's got a small, compact size. Very nice for what it can do. 6 1/4 inches long, 2 3/4 inches sort of wide, and then 2 inches thick. Wide, thick, I don't know, you get it. 6 1/4, 2 3/4, 2 inches. That is the dimension on this thing. So very nice. And the unit weighs 487 grams. Another good thing about this unit is they send you with a bunch of spare tips. If you're wanting to air up a floaty for your pool, you got a tip for that. A couple of different tips for that. Maybe an air mattress at a campsite. You also got a needle for airing up athletic balls, basketballs, footballs, whatever. That was nice. WayClif, thank you for throwing those in. That was very kind of you. Very nice. Another pro is that this thing gives you real-time air pressure. You plug it in on your car tire, your motorcycle tire. As soon as you plug it in and connect it and turn the unit on, it will up here give you the current existing tire pressure. I like that. All right, let's talk about the things that are just okay. The things that I find average. First of all, the time to charge. It says 4 or 5 hours in the instructions. I think I experienced something like that from an almost half charged unit when I was charging it up a little bit ago. You know, that's okay. It's average. Nothing to write home about, but okay. Also, the time to air up. It took, what, 10 minutes, 10 and a half, almost 10 minutes, 45 seconds to air up a motorcycle rear tire from 0 to 41 pounds of pressure. So, you know, that's not super quick, not as fast as I've seen, but adequate, absolutely adequate. Like I said, if you're on the side of the road, doesn't matter how much time you need, you got it right here. So anyway, time to air up was just okay. The readout brightness. The readout brightness is okay. You can see it. You can see it in bright daylight. It's a blue. It shows up on the video here. It's just okay. It's not stellar. It's not super bright, and there is no adjustment. You can't adjust the unit brightness on the screen for that. So just okay. All right, let's talk about a few cons here that I think WayClif could have done better. First of all, this unit gets super hot. I cannot believe how hot this thing got after airing up that motorcycle tire from 0 to 41 pounds. This thing was untouchable, and it's rubber. I can only imagine what the metal underneath was. It's definitely cooled down now and cooled down quick, but boy, this thing gets hot. And you know, if you're airing up a car tire for the length of time it might take to air up a car tire, how hot is this thing going to get? So that's kind of I'm going to zonk it for that. Also, I'm going to zonk it for shutting off. I'm not sure why it shut off before it reached 41 pounds a minute ago. It shut off at 38 pounds. I don't know if it got too hot. I don't think so, because we turned it back on and it finished the job. Or if it was just some sort of automatic timeout. I can't imagine that's the case. So I don't know why it shut off at 38 pounds. That's concerning. And last, in the cons, this repair kit. Now, even the instructions tell you this is only a temporary measure. This is to get you, let you limp along to the tire repair shop. It is a screw coated with something and a little tiny screwdriver that you can screw into whatever hole. You just pulled a nail out of your tire, you screw one of these screws in and air up using the unit, and that will get you to a place that can permanently and efficiently repair your tire. I guess that's nice. I don't know if I'll ever use it. I'm going to keep it, but I can't test it for you. I don't know if the screws are going to stay in. I know they're not designed for a thin tire, so if you got like a professional bicycle that you ride with those tiny thin tires, these screws are not designed to fix those tires if they get a flat. We're talking motorcycle tires, car tires, things of that size for this temporary repair kit. Okay, channel, and here is the unit all packed up in this nice case. As I said, very nice case. Everything fits in there nice and neat. The repair kit, the tips, the user's manual, the unit itself, the hose, and the charging cable, all in this nice hard shell case that can be, as I said, stuck in your glove box, stuck in your saddlebags, stuck under the seat of your car. That's what it looks like, all in the case. Okay, channel, and for watching this video, you get a special gift. There is a link in the description below. If you click on that link, you can find this WayClif Smart Air Pump, and you will get a discount just for watching it here on Robert White Moto. Use the discount code 2056 RTTD. That's 2056 RTTD as in David. That code will be good for a month starting tomorrow, September 16th through October the 14th. That code will be good. So if you're watching this video and you're saying to yourself, hey, I kind of like what I see, I want to pick one of those up. Well, click on the link below and once again, use that code for the next month through October 14th. That's when it ends. 2056 RTTD as in David. And pick yourself up one of these. Thank you for joining me on this quick product review, guys. Until we talk again, ride safe and God bless.